What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today again. So for my first Suboxone experience, I took 1 to 2 milligrams. It was a little sliver of a Suboxone. Had no idea what Suboxone was. I had over 100 milligrams a day tolerance of pain medication, so I was in pretty thick. And I remember telling a buddy of mine how depressed and crappy I felt. Felt like the world was ending because I was going through withdrawal. He said, come over, try this. I did. I tried it. 15, 30 minutes later, I felt great. I was going to work. I was freaking mind blown that a little tiny sliver could take away withdrawals, because you all know how painful withdrawals can be. And that just tells you right there how strong Suboxone is. So, okay, so that took away my physical withdrawals. Obviously, to take away your mental stuff, you have to be forming new habits, getting away from bad people, and changing your life. Because if you don't change that stuff, we all know nothing else is going to change, no matter how much Suboxone you're taking. So, my point of telling you this, well, let me continue on. So, my second time I took Suboxone, I took a full 8 milligrams, and I was having a good time. Let's just say that. When I say I was high, I don't mean I was high like taking 100 milligrams of painkillers. No, it's not the same amazing feeling that you get from taking painkillers. That's not what I mean by high. I mean, it feels kind of like a cross between, to me, now everybody's experience will be different, and they'll tell you, a lot of people say they didn't ever get high, which if they say that, then that's what it is. You know, there's no need to lie about this stuff. We're all just here trying to help each other, and I'm just giving my experience and trying to relay my experience to you the best way I can. So to me, it felt like it was half. Okay, so it felt like it was a cross between opiates and smoking pot. It was like a daisy, kind of good feeling, blurry high. Like a zombie blurry high. That's what it felt like. Definitely not, if you think you're going to get an opiate type full high off of Suboxone, you're wasting your time. That being said, it is very strong, as I mentioned, and it will get you through withdrawals. It will take away your withdrawals of opiates, pretty much no matter what dose you take. So, where do I go from here? So, okay, so me then knowing that you could use Suboxone recreationally, in my experience, that then started making me want to chase the Suboxone. Because, hey, you're saving tons of money by switching to Geico. It's a lot cheaper, and in your head, you know that it's better for you. You're not going to likely die off of an overdose, you know. It's just a much lesser evil, in my opinion. And so from that point on, I then noticed that I was seeking out Suboxone on a regular basis, because, hey, it was saving me lots of money. I was still having a good time. Oh, and I have to say that I was awake and having a good time, nice and buzzed for, it felt like 24 hours the first time I took it. It was a very long experience. And there were times that I felt sick because it was so overwhelming and strong feeling. This is going to be different for everybody, as you guys all know. So my last video, I spoke about only taking 2 milligrams if possible. And what I meant, I should have made that video longer. My apologies. And Roberta made a good comment saying that not everybody's going to be the same, and I know that that's true, and that she was still seeking opiates when her doctor put her on only 8 milligrams. So then they bumped her up to 16 milligrams, and then she stopped seeking opiates. So it's going to be different for everybody. If you guys have a doctor, listen to them. Just know that if you start taking 8, 16, 24, 32 milligrams, you're in for the long haul, and you will more than likely be taking Suboxone for the next 1 to 10 years. 1 to 10 years. So if you're okay with that, then I'm going to go back and say that that's a much better route than constantly relapsing and putting your life and freedom at jeopardy by a long shot. So hey, if you have to go up to 8, 16 milligrams Suboxone to stop chasing opiates, do it. Now, I'm not a doctor. This isn't medical advice. It's just one goofy motherfucker's advice to another. And I've been surrounded by this substance, and it's still on my mind all damn day long because I want off of it. That's for other videos. So long story short, guys, is 2 milligrams of Suboxone for even a heavy opiate user will more than likely take away your physical withdrawal symptoms, but it will not take away, more than likely, your desire to seek out opiates, because your brain is so freshly wired to do that it's going to take a while for your brain, unless you had some kind of tragic thing happen or you're literally just fed up and you have to get off this crap ASAP. And then if that's the case and you're not still seeking that high, then try starting low if you can, guys, because if not, and you start going to the higher doses, if you take 2 milligrams and you're still wanting to go chase pills or whatever, then yeah, talk to your doctor about upping your dose for sure. That's definitely the wiser decision, much lesser evil. I just think that the longer you stay on it, the higher the dose, it's going to be harder to get off, and your brain is going to just take that much longer to get back down to normal. And yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say for that. Roberta, thanks for catching me on that. I made that video too fast, and it was too important of a video. So yeah, I'll probably even just delete that one. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But as far as advice for newbies, this is just me giving my story. It's going to be different for everybody. Go to the doctor, man. Don't get this stuff off the street and dose it yourself. Tell your doctor you don't want to be on this for 5 or 10 years. Maybe you can tell him to start you lower if he feels comfortable with it. But if you go in there and you just feel like you're another number, you feel like they're going to try to keep you on it forever if they don't talk about tapering, like an end game plan to get you off, then I would say search for another doctor that favors tapering and that they want to get you off. I think it seems like about a year would be about probably the sweet spot for those that are going to go up in dose and then come down slow. And if I could have stayed off of painkillers with just doing the 2 milligrams, then I would have. If you could have, you would have, but obviously I couldn't do it. And it did personally take me the higher to go up to the 8, temporarily up to the 16 milligrams. So, in a way, my story is pretty much just like Rock and Roberta's. So, again, props to you, Berta, for catching that. And just remember, guys, I'm only trying to help you guys get clean and sober and as level-headed as soon as possible, because life goes by too fucking fast. And this bullshit ride of opiates and Suboxone has already taken probably 15 years of my life, and that sucks, because that's 15 amazing years, from early 20s to mid to late 30s. It's been non-stop every day, you know, dealing with sexual issues, side effects, constipation crap, fitness injuries, lack of eating food, you know, and I'm a bodybuilder by heart, so that's one of my number one priorities. So anyways, I'm starting to rant now. So I'm going to end this here. Just wanted to clear a couple things up. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great day. Bye.